I'm going to pick up from where I left off. So we're doing the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards right now. Angels of Abundance Oracle. Ooh, that was a hard shuffle. Okay. Organize for success. Organize for success. I feel like this is going back to the cubes, talking about some of you having some idea for, I don't know, some sort of gadget. Hold on. Some sort of gadget, some sort of idea or gadget that you have that you can put on Shark Tank, or it's that sort of idea, like a Shark Tank idea. Like if you brought it on Shark Tank, it would actually do well. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Okay. Declutter. You'll feel better and more focused if you'll take the time to clear away clutter from your living and workspace. Donate what you can to help others who may need your items. Be sure to keep your schedule uncluttered as well. Visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such a great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, helpful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you will experience. Okay. I feel like I want to do like um, a tarot read with that because that's an oracle deck. Thank you, angels. Clarify, organize for success, declutter, and visualize abundance in all forms. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Mm. For some of you, you're creating more work for yourself than what is necessary. We have the Ten of Wands actually falling on the declutter card. Ten of Wands falling on the declutter card. Getting rid of excess, getting rid of anything that may be holding you back or holding you down, whether this is people, whether it's ideas, um, whether it's a job or several jobs that you may have to get rid of to move forward on your journey to abundance. Right now, with the Ace of Pentacles coming in reverse, this is because it's falling on visualize abundance in all forms. This is letting me know that mentally, right now, you're not visualizing or you don't think the money is going to come to you. They're telling you with the organized for success, you have the Knight of Wands falling on that card. They're asking you to take action towards your success. Do what is necessary for you to take action towards your success. For some of you, you're all in your head about, you're convincing yourself that you don't have what it takes to create your success. You're all in your head and you're telling yourself that the abundance is not going to come. They're asking you to not just declutter your space, not just to declutter your life of things that are holding you back physically, what's in your physical space, that this is also telling you to declutter your mind. Clear your mind of any negativity. Clear your mind of any negative thoughts or words that you may be telling yourself or that other people may actually be telling you. Because what is on the horizon, you cannot see. We have the Eight of Swords here. You cannot see it because you are blocking yourself. You are choosing to surround yourself with this sorrow, pain, suffering, whatever communication other people have been telling you, you're surrounding yourself with that, which is creating, it's holding you back. You need to declutter your mind of whatever you've been told or what you're telling yourself. And as long as those things are filling your head or your heart, you will never be able to see what's in store for you. You will never be able to get past it and receive the abundance. Abundance is not just about money. Abundance comes in many forms. So they're asking you to declutter your mind so that you can visualize abundance in all forms. Yeah, so with the death card here, this is new beginning, but you won't be able to see a new beginning and you won't be able to see the abundance if you can't clear your mind of negative thoughts and negative things you may be telling yourself or what other people have actually told you. Again, there's a lot of swords here. There's a lot of swords. Again, what's behind the clouds, because we have the Three of Swords here. What's behind those clouds is the sun. Is the sun. The clouds are representing the clutter. Once the clutter is moved out the way, the sun comes through. The sun illuminates. The sun actually illuminates. So when you are ready to release this pain, this suffering, the negative words, thoughts that you may be telling yourself or what other people have told you, when you're ready to release that, when you're ready to release the things that have held you back in your life, the pain and the suffering that other people may have caused in your life, when you're ready to move past it and elevate yourself, the clouds will move out of the way and the sun will shine through to illuminate for you the abundance that you seek and the abundance that is there for you. Okay? We have the Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very loving. She's very grounded. She holds this abundance of love in her hand. For some of you, I'm hearing that you wear your heart on your sleeve. You have to be careful who you actually give love to. You hold the power in your own hands when it comes to loving people, when it comes to loving yourself, when it comes to loving the things around you, especially the children in your life. Okay, if you have children, okay, you're very nurturing and loving. The Queen of Cups is in control of her emotions, but you have to be balanced to be in control of your emotions. When you're constantly in a negative state of mind or allowing negative thoughts to enter your mind, when you're constantly, um, uh, when you are constantly um, thinking about the past and the pain and the suffering, when you're still living in the past, in the pain and suffering, you can't be this Queen of Cups who is in control of her emotions and knows how to make wise decisions when it comes to love and who she allows in herself and who she allows herself to love. Oh, yeah, we got the lovers here. Okay. Again, the lovers in the lovers card. So Archangel Raphael is actually in hey, welcome back, Divine Lovely. The lovers card, the Archangel Raphael is actually here. Raphael is the healing angel. He is the healing angel. He heals situations. He is the patron saint of nurses, doctors. If you're a healer, he would be your patron saint, right? But the clouds are here just like they are in the 3 of Swords. The clouds are here, but there's a sun which illuminates Archangel Raphael. But you cannot see that right now because the clouds are blocking the abundance that is there for you. So there is some sort of healing because Archangel Raphael is here. There is some sort of healing that he is assisting you with so that you can move past it, so that you can be led to this abundance that God has for you. Again, we have swords. We have the Ten of Swords coming in reverse. Okay. With the Ten of Swords coming in reverse, this is the healing that Archangel Raphael will help you through, probably Gabriel too. Raphael will help you with in order for you to heal. And there's a lot of pain. These swords are going down the spine of this man or woman. The swords are going down the spine. The spine is what supports us. The spine is what helps us to stand up, bend over, move through space. Okay? And you've been immobilized by these swords. You may not be dead, but you may as well be because you cannot move. You're paralyzed. There's a paralysis that the suffering and pain has caused in your life. And it's blocking everything that you are supposed to. I'm hearing that your chakras need to be aligned. Your chakras are out of alignment because of this pain and suffering that has immobilized you in this life up to this point. This could go back to childhood for some of you. For some of you, you were very nurtured. You grew up in a home where your family protected you from a lot of things. But unfortunately, it hasn't served you as an adult because not everybody that comes to you or towards you is going to be loving and nurturing. And they take advantage of good people like that. So for some of you, you've been taken advantage of and you're paralyzed. There's a paralysis. There's a trauma that you're experiencing that you're stuck in, and you don't know how to get out of it because you've never experienced it before, right? It's part of a lesson, but what good is the lesson if you can't move past this, right? So Archangel Raphael is actually helping you to move past this pain and suffering, that which has caused you immobilization, that which has caused you pain and suffering, that which has caused you to feel paralysis, emotional paralysis. Some of you have been traumatized, okay? Some of you have been so traumatized that you were guarded. Your heart is guarded. Your head is guarded, but it's also being filled with lives. It's being filled with pain and suffering. And some of you don't quite have your feet on the ground. If you look at the Four of Pentacles, yes, the Four of Pentacles has this gentleman or woman has their feet on the 2 coins, but they're on their tippy toes. Okay? Maybe those 2 coins on your head and your heart are keeping you grounded as much as you can. But if you let them go, you feel like you're going to lose control. You're going to float away. So okay. So maybe you should release the guard that you have up over your heart and the one that you have on your head. Maybe you should allow yourself to lift out of the situation that you're actually in that's causing you the pain and the suffering. Allow yourself to lift out of that. Trust that you are divinely protected. Okay? Trust that you're divinely protected and God's not going to let anything happen to you. Ooh, the high priestess. You, for some of you, this pain and suffering and the process of healing that you are going through, or that you have gone through, or that you are going to go through, is elevating your senses to the point of where you are um, you are having a spiritual awakening, or your spiritual gifts are being heightened. I just saw that with the high priestess. I just heard none. Some of you may have been sheltered the way a nun would be sheltered, and someone took advantage of that. They wanted to corrupt you. That's such an evil energy. They wanted to corrupt you. They wanted to soil you. They wanted to. It's like deflowering a virgin. That's what I'm hearing. Some of you were taken advantage of by someone sexually, consenting, thinking that this person loved you and cared about you. And then once they got what they wanted and they felt like they soiled you and ruined you, they threw you away. And this broke you. This broke you because you've never experienced anything like that before. We have the King of Swords here. Yeah. This could have been from a King of Swords, an air sign. This could have been an air sign that you were involved with. This person is very guarded here. I feel like here with this card, I feel, and it is falling on the lovers. I feel like with this King of Swords falling on the lovers, this person was very cold hearted, calculative, planned this out to intentionally hurt you because they gained some sort of power from it. It made them feel good to hurt you. Their intentions were always to hurt you. That's so mean. This is so mean. But this person coming across your path, entering your life, is the reason that you will have the opportunity to spiritually awake or develop your spiritual gifts. Oh, wow. We go from the high priestess to the empress. We go to the high from the high priestess to the empress. I feel like the empress is your earthly self and the high priestess is the spiritual self. The Empress also embodies this Queen of Cups that's here. They are the same in that they are nurturing, they are grounded, they are loving, but the Empress also embodies all of the other queens in the deck. She is wise, she is powerful and able to manifest whatever she wants. But I feel like this Empress is being guided by this divine intuition of the High Priestess. This is very powerful. I don't know who this is for, but I feel with these two cards coming out, the High Priestess and the Empress, whoever you are, whatever situation you went through, whatever situation you graduated from, that you grew from, because it was painful. Like me just saying that it's painful is nothing compared to what you went through. Only you know this. This is very powerful. It created a powerful being, a powerful earthly being, and the spiritual self. It has made stronger. You are now fully in tune with your higher self, which informs you to make wiser decisions when it comes to situations in your life. And this is why you are in this Empress form. This is why you are in this form, because you are in complete control. You release the pain, the suffering, the guard that you had over your head and your heart. You trusted God and you released yourself to Him. In releasing yourself to Him and trusting Archangel Raphael, who allowed you to heal spiritually, physically, mentally, it allowed you to elevate on this earthly realm as this empress, and you became in tune with your higher self, which is this high priestess. I feel like these two cards together are powerful. These two cards together are very powerful. I don't know what else to say. It's quite beautiful. But you had to go through so much misfortune to get to that point. You've been through so much misfortune to get to that point. But where you lacked in your life, whether that is in love, in money, in abundance, as far as like career goes, whatever it might be, the wheel has to come back around again. And it may seem like you're at the bottom of the totem pole right now, but trouble don't last always. And it's got to come around again. And when it does, you will be more powerful and more prepared to deal with the things that life deals to you than you were before. There is abundance that is coming to you that was granted to others before. And you've waited patiently. And it's in that patience that you've grown as a person, spiritually and physically and mentally and emotionally. And when your time comes around, you will be more prepared to receive the gifts that God grants you. Okay? But you had to go through a healing. Yes. This is going to put you in this 9 of pentacles, this independent woman. This woman is powerful. She is so secure in herself. She knows that she does not need anyone to support her. She is self sufficient. She appreciates and respects the things that she has inherited, that she has gained, the good and the bad. Part of her inheritance, well, this is what I'm hearing, part of her inheritance is the suffering that she went through. And she took that suffering and reinvented herself, reattuned herself with God, the angels, and her higher self, which is divinely ruled by our Lord and our God. She will never go back to who she was before, but that person will never be forgotten because all of the compassion, the love, the respect, the sweetness, all of those things were in that woman that she once was that got hurt. But everything that made her who she was then still informs her now, but she makes wiser decisions. She's not as naive as she was before. People can't take advantage of her the way that they did before. Okay? Oh, yeah. I'm going to end with this card. This is a victory. This is a victory. You passed the test. Those 10 of Wands that you had gathered up, that blocked your vision, that held you down and held you back, you have released them. These people on the sidelines here, these are not the peasants in the field that are rooting you on. These are your guides and your angels. And this is God who says, give it to me so that you can take the journey that I have planned for you. Therein lies your victory. You have learned to trust God and to turn your troubles over to Him and not to worry about it. Victory is mine. That's what God says. You released your worries to Him. You released your worries to your angels, to Saint Raphael, so that you can be victorious and claim the abundance that God has planned for you. Amen. Hi, Rose. All right, let me move on. I love that reading. That was pretty powerful. That was a pretty powerful reading. So, okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Yes, you too have a very healthy and safe Thanksgiving. Thank you, angels. Let's move on to the messages from the light. Another oracle deck. We'll probably clarify these with tarot. That'll kind of help to move the readings along. Thank you, angels. Thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? Thank you, angels. Thank you. All personal readings are $25 or more, minimum of $25. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? Nourishment. This could be spiritual nourishment. This could be emotional nourishment. We see the light over this woman's heart. Mental nourishment, spiritual nourishment. We see the light coming into her head or leaving it. So we have nourishment, curiosity, and centering. Centering. Okay. We are what we eat, what we read, what we watch, what we listen to. Feed yourself with organics, affirmative stories, and the highest ideals. I feel like this is going back to what they were saying before. Allow your mind to be filled with positive, nurturing, and nourishing things. Allow your heart to be filled with the same things, and allow your spirit to be filled with the same things in order for you to have an abundant life. Be curious about things beyond what you know, beyond what you're used to. Get out of your comfort zone. The same thing that eludes us all links us all. Curiosity leads to understanding. Follow your interest. Find common ground with people of all backgrounds. Okay, so we have the curiosity card. Okay, and then we have centering. Centering. Let's see. Daya Mudra, a point of light. Waves come, waves go. The point remains. Before action, come to center. Remain focused in the eternal. Okay, so this is telling you things come and go, right? Waves come and waves go, but the point remains. The center remains. The goal remains. Before action, come to center. So for some of you, think about what you are going to do before you actually take action on it. Make sure all of your ducks are in alignment or in a row, okay? With nourishment being here, Make sure that your thoughts are in the right place, your heart and your mind, spiritually, you are in the right place before you take action on anything that goal that you may have. Okay? Let's clarify that with some tarot. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Clarify this reading for the collective: nourishment, curiosity, and centering. Nourishment, curiosity, and centering. Nourishment, curiosity, and centering. Thank you, angels. Mm. When you nourish yourself, when you nourish your mind, your body, and your spirit, I'm hearing yoga. Yoga is important for someone. When you nourish the three, mind, body, and spirit, with positive things, with things that are good for you, it brings forth um, wish fulfillment. It brings forth an energy that allows you to manifest the things that you want. When you're in a negative mind state, you cannot manifest anything powerful, anything beautiful, anything of the light. When you're vibrating on a lower level, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Okay? So it's important. Oh, we got wands again. You graduate from the Page of Wands to the Queen of Wands, right? The Queen of Wands is beautiful. She's charismatic. People are drawn to her. People are drawn to the light, positive and negative, which means that you have to be in the right mind and make good discernment, make discernment about people and situations and things when you know that you are attracting people from all walks of life, of all vibrations. Lower vibrations are not going to vibrate with you when you're vibrating in a higher place, okay? But it still doesn't mean they won't be drawn to you and attracted to you. So, this nourishing your mind, your body, and your spirit is going to put you in an energy where you are charismatic and you're drawing in the things that you want, positive things, with this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is also very beautiful. So, for some of you, you may be taking care of you may be glowing. This nourishment may be ex- causing your skin to glow. So some of you may have increased your water, vegetables. That's nurturing the physical body. With yoga, you're also not only nurturing the physical body, but the spiritual body. It is the path to enlightenment. That's what I just heard, okay? Ooh, we got the Five of Swords. This is some sort of struggle, but that's okay because as long as you stay centered, like the centering card says, energies come and go, people come and go, struggles will happen. The outcome is not to necessarily win, but to diffuse the situation and not align your energy or give energy to any situations that are going to disrupt the path that you are on. You need to stay focused. And the only way that you can stay focused on this path that you're on is to make sure that your mind and your body and your spirit are aligned in the light. Okay? We got the Nine of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. With this, I feel like people are going to try to destroy and discourage you when they notice that you're breaking free of the negative environment or the negative words or whatever that negativity is with this Nine of Swords. When you smile through it, when you shine your bright light, your energy, that's confirmation. It agitates these Nine of Swords because they want you to be miserable. They don't want you to break away. They don't want you to break away from this negativity that they've had you in. Okay? They don't want you to break away from that. Woo-wee! I tell you what, we got the Judgment card at the center of this. Somebody's discernment is on point. This Judgment card is not necessarily that you are judging people the way that first reading that I did, where I said somebody's got a plank in their eye and they're pointing the finger at someone else. No, you are using your intuition and your discernment to make the right decisions in your life, to make the right decisions when it comes to these people who are operating in the Nine of Swords or the Five of Swords. Keeping yourself centered and listening to the call, because the Judgment card in the traditional deck, you see the Archangel Gabriel with a horn. He's the announcer. He's waking the souls up to listen to the announcement. Your soul has awakened to its calling, it has elevated. You know how to discern situations and people. You are staying centered. So these swords, no weapons formed against me shall prosper. These swords that are forming against you to cause you pain and suffering and misery have no choice but to fall away because you trust in the Lord. You are centered. You are grounded in yourself on the goal. They cannot reach you. They fly past you. They might try to scare you, but they cannot win. Victory will always be yours. When God and the light is at the center of your life and you're vibrating on a level where something could come at you and you vibrating so fast, it just disintegrates. It just disintegrates. Woo, 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 Lord have mercy. We got the Ten of Pentacles here. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Why? Because you have learned to be in control of your emotions. You have learned to elevate your mind, your body, and your spirit, not allowing yourself to be affected by the negativity, the suffering, and the pain that people are trying to cause in your life. Your focus is on your abundance, and it's going to take you to the Ten of Pentacles. Amen. All right, I see that Travel Queen donated. Okay. All right, Travel Queen. Um, please post your question. Will I make the timeline to move and get a house this summer? Thank you for the donation. Thank you. I'm trying to think of what decks to use. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Will Travel Queen make the timeline to move and get a house this summer? Will Travel Queen make the timeline to move and get a house this summer? Thank you, angels. Thank you. I'm not going to do just one card. It's going to be more than just one card. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Moonlighting is important. You can start working on your dream career, but I feel like this is not pertaining to career. This is pertaining to your dream of moving, getting a house, part time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So there's something that you're capable of doing, moonlighting. There's like some extra income that you can do with I don't know, a skill that you have that's going to bring in the extra income that's going to speed up the process for you moving this summer, or at least be able to put money away for any expenses that you might have to put into the house, like replacing the carpet. Or is this going to be a rental house for you? Amen to that, divine lovely. Send all negativity back in Jesus. Release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world, and this shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Resentment about money. So there's something about your finances that it's not moving quick enough, but it feels like they're trying to give you some ideas, or they're sending some jobs your way or something your way that can allow you to make the extra money that you need. I feel like you don't have to be picky about it, because it's not something that's permanent, it's temporary. But it's going to help you to get to where you want to be and be able to reach the timeline that you want. Face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you, in fact, have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self doubts. The only thing that's going to hold you back from moving when you want to is your own self. There are going to be opportunities that are going to present themselves to you, that's going to afford you the time, the effort, and the energy. Uh, I hope that makes sense. It's going to afford you the opportunity to actually make the extra money that you need to speed up the process. And if you stay focused and centered on it, you may actually be able to move a lot sooner than you planned. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay, thank you, angels. Thank you. Please clarify the moonlighting, release resentments about money, and face your financial fears for Travel Queen. I just saw the Four of Wands. So, yeah, it's already in the works. This is already in the works. The Four of Wands here, the stability, right? Thank you, angels. Thank you. So, what I'm gathering is that yes, you can attain your goal, but you're going to have to remain focused. When you start to slack off because you feel like, oh, it's going to come anyway, that's when you're not going to meet your deadline. So you have to remain focused. I saw the star card, so you're getting some sort of divine intervention, some sort of divine help that's going to help you along the way, in attaining this goal of moving into a house by this summer. Okay, there's something from your past that you could get like a part-time job doing something that you used to do in your past, and you could have vowed to yourself, I'll never do that again, I'm not going to do that again. But it is a skill that you have, that, let's just say, like, you did retail when you were like 16. You could get a part-time job working at, I'm hearing specifically bed Bath and Body Works. So something you could have done in the past, you can do it now to make the extra money so that you have it there to get your house. It's also going to help you to get more house than what you could have afforded before, but it's only temporary. This is only going to be a temporary. We got the Empress here. That's what I'm talking about. We have the Empress. Release resentments about money, right? When you release, just like I said in the last reading with the Empress, this is you. When you release resentments, negativity, you get out of a negative mindset in the head, in the heart, and you vibrate from a place of positivity, a place of love, a place of abundance. When you get those negative thoughts out of your head about what you can and cannot do, or what other people are telling you you can or cannot do, this Empress produces nothing but beautiful things. She only gives birth to beautiful things, and that's exactly what you're going to do. But you have to release any resentments you have about money, or resentments that you have about not having the money that you need, or that you may have needed in past situations where people wouldn't help you. Release that. You need to be in the mindset of, how can I help myself in order to get to where I need to be? That's the mindset that you actually need to be in. Okay. Yeah, death. Death is falling on, face your financial fears. Yes, put your fears to bed so that you can have a new beginning. Okay? You're not stuck. The hanged man, we have the hanged man coming in reverse. You are not stuck in this situation. You are not incapable of meeting your deadline. It is possible to attain it, but you have to be in the right headspace in order to do that. Okay? Collaboration. Operating in this Empress energy is going to bring the right people towards you that you need to collaborate with, who are going to help you to get the things that you need, like a loan, extra money, whatever it is that you may need when it comes down to getting your home. This Empress energy, this clean mindset, this positive mindset is going to bring like-minded people to you who are helping, who will help you to attain your goals. Ooh, the Hermit. The Hermit. The angel said, face your financial fears. You may be telling yourself, I don't have any financial fears. With the Hermit card here, they're saying, look a little bit harder. Because if you didn't have any fears when it comes to your finances, if you didn't have any fears about time constraints, if you didn't have any fears about not getting to where you need to be, if you didn't have any fears about not getting what you want out of life, if you didn't have any fears about the abundance that you deserve, if you didn't have any fears about the love that you deserve in your life, if you didn't have any fears about any of these things, then you wouldn't have asked the question that you asked. So you need to look a little bit deeper internally to find the answers for yourself. because there are some fears that you are choosing not to see. You need to find them so that you can bury them for good in order for you to attain the things that you deserve and that are in store for you. There's some sort of internal conflict or conflict with others. People are constantly interfering with your thoughts or trying to cause conflict in your life to throw you off path. Woo-wee! How are we going to go from the empress to collaboration to justice? When you are in the right place in your mind, body, and spirit, if when you are in the right place at the right time and the right people are coming to you, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. I'm hearing that in my head. This is just, but you've got to stay on the right path. There is balance here. This is justice for you. Whatever it is that you want. And I feel like this is not just talking about a home. I feel like this is talking about all aspects in your life. You're only asking about a house, but there's so much more that's coming to you that you don't know about. All because you are in the right place at the right time and with the right people. It's going to be the sort of situation where you're like, oh, I need to take out a $10,000 loan because I want to do this. And then these people are like, well, did you know that if you did this, we could do this for you? And you're going to be like, oh my God, you mean I could? Yes, you're going to receive so much more than what you're asking for. And this is deserved because I feel like there have been some unfair situations that have held you back in your life. They cannot reveal it all to you now because they want you to keep your eye on the goal. Just know that there's more coming to you than what you are expecting. And that's always the best, right? When more is coming to you than what you're yes, look, with the Knight of Cups being here, there is some sort of gift that's being offered to you. There's some sort of gift that's coming to you with this cup, this single cup, like the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups overflows with abundance. This single cup that's being offered to you is going to give you more than what you expected. It's going to give you more than what you expected. Clarify this Knight of Cups. Clarify this Knight of Cups. Clarify this Knight of Cups. Wow. That's all I can say is wow. What a beautiful reading. Whoa. That's not true. It's not true. They playing with me. They playing with me. Damn. Damn. This is taking you right to the King of Pentacles, which I don't think you're expecting. You're asking for one thing. They're either telling you that there's more than you know that's coming to you, or you need to dream bigger. So if I were you, I'd start making a Christmas list for Jesus. I'd start making a Christmas list and burn it and send it up to the universe because I feel like it's going to be granted. Don't just ask for a house. Maybe you should be saying, I want a house with a swimming pool in the back and my own like pond with ducks in it. And then Jesus, I want $10,000 in the bank by the time I move into my house. And oh, by the way, I want to take a trip to Paris. And in Paris, I want to be able to. I mean, I feel like whatever it is that you ask for, you're going to be able. I don't even know if manifest is the right word. I feel like it's there waiting for you and you just got to ask for it. I feel like you're doing yourself a disservice by only limiting yourself to just the house because you deserve so much more. You deserve so much more. Wow, that's all I can say is wow, because I wasn't expecting that. The King of Pentacles came out. That's amazing. So I would start making my list. You don't have to check it twice. And even after you make your list, I feel like there's still more to come. There's still more to come. You're not asking for enough. You're not asking for enough. And yes, fears will hold you back. When people start getting into your head and making you feel like you are not worthy, you're not going to ask for everything that you want because you feel like you're not deserving of it. Get in the mindset that you are deserving of everything that you want and then ask for it and wait. Sit back and wait because it's coming. You just need to ask for it. Damn. Damn. That's all I can say. Excuse my language, Jesus. Wow. That's pretty amazing. All right, let's continue. Let's continue. Did we have more donations? I just want to make sure before I move on to the other decks. Okay. Wow. That's all I can say. Oh, shoot. I just dropped the whole deck on the floor. Hey, Superwoman. Oh, Lord. They're all over there. Jesus. Okay. All right. So now I am going to move on to another deck. Let's do the Romance Angels next. Let's do the Romance Angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you. 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 What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to romance? What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to romance? What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to romance? What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to romance? Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Make the effort. There's a lot of youthfulness in these cards. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So, for some of you, you could have gotten out of a relationship unrequited love where it was really one sided or someone was giving more to the relationship than somebody else or there just wasn't enough chemistry. Maybe it was just, I don't know, maybe it was just sexual. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it wasn't enough to keep the relationship going. This could have hurt you in a way where you don't want to fall in love anymore, or you don't want to experience a love the way that you did in this relationship. This could have really broken your heart, but they're asking you to make the effort because there is a great love out there. For some of you, it could be someone from your past when you were younger, your high school sweetheart, or something like that. But like I said, with the playfulness and the make the effort cards, there's a lot of youthfulness in this. When you're young and when you're in love, you fall in love without inhibition. You love freely. You allow yourself to love freely. It's exciting. You get the butterflies in your stomach. And with this experience that you had, it's like, I don't want to experience butterflies. I don't want to feel that anymore. because it just ends up with me in a situation where I'm not happy. I'm never going to get married. I'm never going to have children. I'm never going to have all the things that I look at all these people around me who are in love. I hate them. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's like the angel said, there's great love out there for everybody, and it's worth taking the steps towards. Okay, let's get some tarot on that and see what the tarot cards have to say. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you for all the beautiful messages today. Thank you for all the beautiful messages. Can you show us what playfulness, make the effort, and unrequited love is about? For some of you, you may feel like, well, I used to be like that. That's what this relationship that turned into unrequited love was like. It was playful. I made the effort. Oh, it was wonderful. I had the butterflies and all, and it just turned out that this person didn't love me the way that I thought that they did. And it left me brokenhearted. And I don't want to feel like that anymore. And I understand that. Mending a broken heart is not easy. Choosing to take the risk on love is not easy. It's not. And it may take you some time to get over, but let's see what the angels have to say in the tarot. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Wow. Look at that. So, for some of you, you were in a situation where this person could have had somebody else. And they were giving their energy to you sometimes and more energy to somebody else. And the reason they were giving that energy to somebody else, more energy to that person, was because that person wasn't giving them the time of day. So they liked the chase. They liked the chase. Or this person was playful in a way that you weren't. There was something that this person was finding in another relationship or in another person that you weren't. Maybe you're uptight. Maybe you're an uptight person. Maybe you don't like to go out. Maybe you don't like to go to the movies. Maybe you don't like to go to dinner. But there was something that the relationship was lacking, and the chemistry was there at first, but maybe you guys got too comfortable with one another, and then you just kind of grew apart, or you didn't like the same things anymore. There could have been things that were going on personally with you guys outside of your relationship that was affecting the relationship. It could be anything. But for whatever reason, this person made the choice to give more energy to somebody else. And it left you in the cold, in the dark, because you didn't know what was going on. And it was very disrespectful. Even if things weren't going to work out between the two of you, this person should have made the choice to come to you first and say, hey, I don't think things are going to work out with this relationship. I think it's time for us to part ways. But instead, they kept you around and they were given to somebody else. For somebody else's story, it could be that you were exciting and playful and did all of those things, and this person still decided to give their energy to somebody else. That's what we call a player. That's what we call a player. Yeah, look at this. I mean, we have the 10 of Wands here. For some of you, you put a lot of work into this relationship. You worked really hard to make this person happy, broke your back to make this person happy with this 10 of Wands. You broke your back because you thought it was going to go somewhere. You thought it was going to lead. You thought this 10 of Wands, this hard work was going to lead to your 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups was going to lead you to the 10 of Pentacles. But that's not what you got. All you got was some matchsticks. All you got was some matchsticks. The only thing you can do with this is make the choice to use it for burning wood to make a fire. That's it. These wands ain't worth nothing. All the work and effort that you put into this relationship, you only ended up giving more to it than this person did. It just caused you a lot of pain and suffering. But in the end, you will have the victory. You are going to make the choice to open up to new love. Now, another scenario with this card. While you were toiling away, working really hard to make this relationship work, for some of you, you even like worked overtime, worked extra hours to support this person because they didn't have a job, or they were too pretty to go to work, or they wanted to be taken care of by a woman. While you were at work, they were given to somebody else, and here they are sitting pretty, thinking they're a prince or a king, and they are to be celebrated. They have on the finest clothes. They got a crown on their head. They got a nice, pretty horse to make sure that they're not messing up their pretty boots on a dirt road. They got transportation, and here you are taking the bus or walking to work with these damn wands that ain't worth nothing but to light them up to cause a fire. And here they are with one wand in their hand, taking it easy. They spreading joy to whoever these are holding their other wands. These are their other women or other investments. That's crazy. Who dealing with that shit? Nobody is dealing with that. I will drop these wands right here and keep walking, knock his butt off the horse, take the horse, and burn them damn wands, make a fire for myself. That's crazy. Nobody's dealing with that. Somebody was or is dealing with that. And some of us have been through this, but we've learned the lesson. I'm more valuable. And if you don't value me or this relationship as much as I do, then we can't be together. We can't be together. We have the 7 of wands in reverse. 7 of wands in reverse. This is not having competition. Yeah. You're not competing with anybody. You're not suffering. There's not going to be any anxiety here. I'm not losing sleep over this. I'm not losing sleep over this. I'm look, look. We got the 7 of wands in reverse, not wanting to compete, not having any competition. I'm choosing not to be in any situation where there's competition. We got the 9 of swords here in reverse. I'm choosing not to suffer. I'm choosing not to have bad dreams. I'm choosing not to stay awake at night thinking about you and the things you might be doing behind my back. I'm not dealing with that. And so I have to release you because you are the devil. I have to release you because you are the devil. I release this toxicity. Go with God or with the devil. Oh man. Yeah, we have a king of swords here. Now the king of swords don't have to be a bad person. It's not necessarily a bad person. This could just be representing an air sign. The king of swords is very methodical. They think about things. They're very guarded, or they can be very guarded. They're ready to wield that sword at any moment. Cut out the BS. This could be you, or this could be the person you were dealing with, right? Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, for some of you, with this actually falling on the 9, I'm sorry, that's not the 9, the 7 of wands coming in reverse. For some of you, you had to make the conscious decision a head over heart decision in order to save yourself from this devil. Okay? Look what this is leading you to. Because you chose yourself, because you know your own worth, because you made the decision to cut whoever this devil was out of your life that put you in a situation where it was unrequited love, it's leading you to the Four of Wands. This is stability, this is marriage, this is a home, this is your happiness, this is abundance, this is being in a relationship. These wands are equal. The wands are equal. So there is balance in a relationship. It is equal give and take. And these wands have sprouted these flowers. So um, um, there's growth, there's maturity. These wands are bound by love, beauty, abundance, commitment, because we have the church in the background. We have people in the background celebrating this. It's leading you, making the choice to choose yourself is leading you to the relationship that you want. It's when you give too much of yourself to people that you end up in situations like unrequited love, where you end up in situations where you are working so hard to keep the relationship together that you can't see what's really going on. You can't see that this person is actually wreaking havoc in your life or cheating on you behind your back or giving energy to somebody else or two body else or three body else. It may not just be one other person. So by choosing yourself, it leads you to what you want. We have a Knight of Wands here. This is the fastest moving knight in the deck. Again, we have wands. And wands are about communication and passion and taking action. And taking action. When you get to this point where you have what you want, this unrequited love is going to run back to you because they like the chase. This is what you weren't giving them before, right? Now they're going to try to come back in and ruin it for you. They like the chase, but what you have in this Four of Wands is your wish fulfillment. It's your wish fulfillment, just like I said. And this Knight of Wands is going to try to come back in and ruin it for you. What's at the bottom of this deck? Well, we got the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. Look, it's too late though. Yeah, you probably were right for each other at one point in your life, the divine pair. And they're racing back to you because when you started to choose yourself, you started taking care of yourself in a different way, getting your hair done, makeup done. You took that crown that this one used to wear on their head and you made it all pretty, shine it up. This gonna look good on me. Got yourself a new car, Porsche, whatever it is that you choose, new transportation, but you are magnetic and charismatic. And when you started to choose yourself and take care of yourself in a different way, you started attracting what you wanted in your life, not just in relationships. Okay? Brought you the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune. And we got the Thief card here. But this is behind you. Yeah, you can look back at it, but you can't get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Nope, you can't get it. Your wish fulfillment is coming true. Your wish is coming true. Okay? All right. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you. All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Thank you, angels, for those beautiful messages. Thank you. All right, let's do the Lenormand deck. Let's do the Lenormand deck. For those of you who are just coming into the room, I'm doing all decks. So this is gonna take a while. You can stay as long as you like, come and go as you please. Let's do the Lenormand deck and see what comes out. We're gonna do the Dreaming Way Lenormand. The Dreaming Way Lenormand. Let's see. I want to see what these big cubes have to say. Demotion and fired, breakup, a poor investment. Okay, so for some of you, like demotion or fired, I heard actually fired might not necessarily be a job. You could be firing someone from the position of being your husband or boyfriend or lover. They've been demoted because you're going to replace them with something better. So there's going to be a breakup, and you feel like this was probably a poor investment. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, so we have demotion and fired. We have a breakup, and we have a poor investment. Okay, so let's see what the Lenormand will have to say. Let's see what Lenormand has to say. Thank you, angels. Thank you. What messages do you have for the collective regarding a demotion or being fired, a breakup, and a poor investment? For some of you, this could be a contract that you're having to break because it's a poor investment. Okay. Ooh. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Ooh, the key. We've got the key. We've got the stars, the key to the stars, the key to abundance, the key to infinity, something abundant, something to do with your chakras being in alignment or the stars being in the right place at the right time. Okay. And the whips. The whips have to do with um, redundancy, like doing the same things over and over again. For some of you, the way you did things could have worked in the past, so you felt like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But this time, when you made the choice to do things the same way, it didn't turn out the same. It didn't give you the same results. So you're making the choice to find a different way to attain what you want. Woo-wee! Oh, we got the sun at the center. We've got the sun at the center. We have this, ooh, almost burned the card. We got the scythe here falling on this whips card. So cutting out the way you used to do things, we have night and day here. Night and day. Now, making wise decisions are making things work for you night and day around the clock. The sun, actually, as you know, it illuminates the things that we may not see. It is the happiest card in the deck. Um, the stars illuminate too, because we can still see things at night under the night sky. But oftentimes, things that are done in the dark, people don't want things to be seen, but I feel like you can still see things in the dark. Even if people try to hide things from you can still see beyond that. There's some slick energy coming out with this fox card. Somebody who wants to ride your coattails, somebody who wants to ride your coattails. They don't want to do the work. They want you to do the work and they want to benefit from it. They want to benefit. Ooh, wow, look at that. We got the tree. The tree always represents, oh man, you got to be kidding me. money and abundance for me. Be careful. And the stork, that's a new beginning, like giving birth. It could mean the birth of a child, but the stork also talks about a new beginning. There's some sort of luck that's on your side with this falling on the sun card. You can't go wrong with that. And then we have the tree card. This is abundance for me. But there's somebody around you or in your energy that is trying to ride your coattails. And with demotion and fire and breakup and poor investment being here, for some of you, if this is a business situation, you're very smart. If you work in investments, you could work in investments. You could be a business person, like you run a corporation. You could be a CEO, something like that, or you could be in line for a promotion into this position, or you have great ideas, and the people who work on your team, they know that you're a bright star in the making, and so they try to ride on your coattails to get them ahead because you are the twinkle in your boss's eye, right? You're the twinkle, you're the star, you're the one who stands out. Someone's trying to ride your coattails to the top if this has to do with business. For others of you, when it comes to a relationship, you are abundant. You make a lot of money. I feel like you have put a lot of work into what you actually do for a living, and it's gotten you so far in your career that you are abundant financially. This specifically has to do with money. Like you're making probably six figures or more, or you have a lot of money saved in the bank. You have a home. Maybe you want a baby. Now you're ready to get married and you're ready to have a baby, but not with this person. Not with this person. This person is trying to be with you not because they love you, but because of the things you have to offer. For some of you, this is the slacker in that first video that froze. This is the slacker. If you go back and watch that video, because I didn't get through the whole thing, this person is the slacker. This person is the one who doesn't want to do the work, but they want all the benefits. I'm seeing that this person might have an addiction to like weed or alcohol. They drink a lot. They can be a slob, but you so desperately want to be married or be in a relationship, have a baby. You feel like you have everything else except for that. You're so focused on it that you're not realizing that you shouldn't have those things with this person because all of this will fall apart. All of it will go away. It'll all go away. It'll all be taken away from you. This person is putting on a face. This person is putting on a facade, a face to make you think that, oh, and this is you, the privileged lady. This person is putting on a false mask to make you think that there's someone that they're not. Okay? You probably own your own house, drive a nice car. There's a lot of gossip behind this relationship or this situation. If it's like a work situation or if it's a relationship, there's a lot of gossip and you don't know what's being said, but there are things being said. Yeah, this person, look, this is what you want. This person is willing to give you what you want because there's something that you have that they want. They want your money, they want your abundance or your fame, whatever it is. Yeah, look, I'm telling you, they're trying to get away with it. This is a warning card in this deck. The mice getting away with the cheese, getting friendly with you. Oh, they're so cute. Look at them. Not knowing that there's a whole plan that these little suckers have to get away with your cheese. Cheese is another word for money. They're trying to get away with everything that you've built for yourself, with everything that you've earned. It's time to let that person go. The real deal is out there for you, and this is not them. It's not them. It is not them. Okay, thank you, Angel. Thank you. All right, let's see what else. Okay, what else do we have? Where should we move on to next? Let's do the witches tarot. Let's do the witches tarot. Ooh, I hope I can get through this. I got a lot of decks. Don't feel obligated to stay on, Minnie. I'm trying to get through all these decks. I'm gonna try to get through as many as I can. I'm starting to get tired. Thank you, angels. Thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? Oh, wow. I just saw the Ten of Cups. Well, that's beautiful. What messages do you have for the collective? Mm. I just saw the Lovers in reverse, and what I literally heard in my head, sometimes your happily ever after doesn't include a marriage or the partner that you think that you need to attain it. Sometimes a happily ever after is just adopting kids. Sometimes happily ever after you're just an independent person, man or woman, and you like enjoy spending time with friends. And I mean that just friends. I'm not talking about friends with benefits. Everybody's Ten of Cups is different, but it doesn't always include the nuclear family. Look, it's showing its face again. For some of you, yes. And for others of you, like again, that look, this is a same sex couple and they have kids. Okay? That could be someone's happily ever after, you know? Maybe someone's been told that man and woman is what's in the Bible, and that's what and this is causing you anxiety because the Nine of Swords just showed its face. And all you really want to do is have like a family, a wife or a husband, and kids. And it could be a same sex situation, okay? That came out before in the first reading that I was doing. Somebody is in a same sex relationship. Nine of Wands, yeah, okay. So with the Nine of Wands coming out in reverse, some of you have been through a lot. You have struggled. You've struggled to get to where you are now. And when you even look at yourself now in the mirror, you feel like it's not far enough. That's how far you have, that's how low you were and how far you've come. So far that you feel like it's not enough. I'm still not where I need to be. Okay? These wands that created the suffering in your life, this is the wounded warrior. These wands that have caused the suffering in your life, that hold the suffering in your life, they weren't worth keeping. You may keep one to remind you, but you don't hold on to the rest. You don't hold on to the rest. Look at that. What you did was you used the wands, the other wands, because we literally went from the Nine of Wands to the Eight of Wands, right? You held on to one to remember the suffering that caused you to be the wounded warrior, that caused you to fall from grace or hit rock bottom, but you're still alive. You are using these other wands to motivate you, to move you forward. Your failures, your suffering, your anger, your mishaps, your addictions, whatever these wands are, you are using them to motivate you and push you forward. And you're moving very quickly. You're moving very quickly. We have the Hermit coming in reverse, which is good because that means that you're taking the lessons that you learned and you're applying them to your life. You're applying them to your life, but you're also using it to help others. You're using it to help others. You're reclaiming that life, the good life, not the life that caused you to hit rock bottom, but a good life. You are reclaiming that. The things that you feel like your addictions, your suffering, your family or toxic people have robbed you of, or that you feel was taken away from you when you hit rock bottom. You are using it as your motivator to reclaim that which was robbed from you, that was taken away from you. Ooh, we got the moon. You doing this in the dark. You are doing this in the dark, not because you're doing something bad, but because you don't want people to know what you are up to. You've got to move in silence and let people think that you are still doing bad in order for you to get to where you need to be, because you are not comfortable with being where you are now. Other people may be comfortable with where you are right now, okay? You've moved like maybe a foot away from being at rock bottom. That's not enough. You want to come all the way to the surface. You want to come all the way to the surface. And you're doing it in silence. And I feel like you're being divinely protected by it. These people, with them being naked, and this is their vulnerability to me. This is their vulnerability to me. Their humanness. They're very human. Even though they may put on the faces that they are a certain way, or they may put on the face that they don't judge you or didn't judge you. It's you see better, you see otherwise. And this is why you know you have to move in silence and know that the divine is lighting the way from you. These masks are not only hiding who these women truly are, but they can't fully see you taking this path because their focus is elsewhere, or the masks are blinding them to where they can't see the true you, who you truly are. So as long as they can't see you, you can take this path and know that you're protected. Ooh, we got the Empress in reverse. I don't like that. I don't like that. And I don't feel like it's you. I feel like this is a motherly energy that was in your life, or that's in your life, that said a lot of negative things to you, that was very abusive. This could have been a stepmother. This could have been a stepmother, or someone who was supposed to be the nurturing mother figure in your life and they weren't. This could be a foster mother. They said a lot of negative things to you. They were mentally abusive, emotionally abusive. For some of you, they could have been physically abusive. And this is what caused your life to spiral out of control. This empress could represent, remember that all of the queens embody this empress. So this may not be just one person. This could have been somebody who operated in the Queen of Swords in reverse. This could have been somebody who operated in the Queen of Cups in reverse. This could have been someone who operated in the Queen of Coins, Pentacles in reverse. This could have been someone who operated in the Queen of Wands in reverse. Now, it could be more than one person, or it could be one person who had split personalities and was always operating in that negative energy, and you didn't know what you were going to get on a daily basis. My point is, this person was abusive. This person was not nurturing. They were abusive. Oh, okay. Go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead. I'm going to finish up with this read and then I'll. Woo! So not only do you go from the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands takes you to the Nine of Pentacles. You've put those wands to use to plant the garden that you want, to plant the things that you want, so that you can reap what you've sown. And what you've sown is good. Okay? You will get to the next level. Okay? Independently. You are protected. There's a bird sitting on her head, but I feel like that's a guardian. You're being divinely protected while you're on this journey to independence, to self sufficiency, to abundance, to happiness. Okay? Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups. Hmm. This could be you looking back because you see this person is looking back at this Ace of Cups in reverse. You literally came from nothing and made something. You created something from nothing. You didn't have everything that you needed to create the life that you wanted for yourself. You didn't always have the water that you needed to water your garden. That's the nurturing. Where did you find the strength and the power to nurture a life and yourself to abundance when you never had it growing up, when you didn't have it most of your life? You were malnourished by this Empress in reverse. It takes a very powerful soul to go through what you went through, to hit rock bottom, to come up barely to the surface and tattered clothes, a tattered life, not having anything, especially love, and reinventing yourself into this abundant, beautiful, self sufficient person. This is why you had to operate in silence, because if you didn't, you wouldn't have been able to attain these goals. It would have been sabotage by people who smiled in your face and made you think that they loved you and cared about you, that they were your friend or your sister or your family or your brother, and that they only wanted the best for you while they're plotting in their head your demise. How can we keep this person down? How can I keep this person under my foot? How can we make them hit rock bottom again? This is why you had to move in silence. You had to create something out of nothing. The only thing you had was the faith of a mustard seed, not only in God, but in yourself that created this abundance. Amen. Oh, I don't believe it. This is victory. This is victory. That is beautiful. The ones that people forced upon you, you gave them back. You gave it back. Let them think about that. Let their focus be on that. You are carrying your own wand to victory. You have carried your own wand to victory. You have won the prize. You've passed the test. Amen. Amen. I don't know who that's for, but that's really beautiful. You've been through a lot. Let's see, about my mental health. Why do they keep calling me again? They're acting like I'm on the run. Wait, in July, I said boundaries with my daughter's dad, telling him we need to go to a mediator for visitation. Then he called ACS on me, lying, and I moved to Florida. Now he called them again, saying he's concerned. They tried to trick me and said we need your address to close the case. Then she said, "Oh, I'll send the sheriff there for a wellness visit." Okay. Why do they keep calling me again? I'm on the run. Oh, wow. Okay. Let me see. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Show me what Minnie Mouse needs to know. Show me what Minnie Mouse needs to know about the situation with ACS. Show me what Minnie Mouse needs to know about this situation with ACS. Show me what Minnie Mouse needs to know about the situation with ACS. The tower is the first card out. This is a little mini tower, but he's trying to create a tower moment in your life. He's trying to create, um, this is not just unhappiness. He's trying to create a situation where there's no clarity. You're not clear. He's trying to make it seem like you don't think clearly. You don't think with a level head with this sun card coming out in reverse, but you're very stable, or he's trying to make it seem like there's no stability. That's what he's trying to make it seem like. Yeah. He's trying to make it seem, he's trying to create conflict, or trying to make you feel like you should be internally conflicted about the situation, or even that uh, ACS, um, he's trying to stir up some mess, basically. He's trying to stir the pot. We got the Page of Swords. This is just gossip. There's no proof of anything. This is just what he's saying. If they do come in to do a home study, they're not going to find what he's saying. Okay, we got the Lovers falling on the Four of Wands. I feel like this has more to do with his relationship with you than it does have to do with the kids. We have the Ace of Cups coming in reverse. We got the two. He's trying to make it seem like you're unloving and unbalanced. I'm gonna have to call you back, Momo. Oh, okay. Mom's phone is not working, so no, it's not charging. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to try to charge it, but let me call you back. Okay, love you. Bye bye. Oh, wow. Look, I'm telling you, let me tell you, whatever his plan is, he better be very, very careful, because the Judgment card is falling on the Lovers and this Four of Wands. So he better be very, very careful what he's doing. He better not be lying about anything, because it'll come back to haunt him. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, does he pay child support? Does he pay child support? Look, all of you don't even pay child support, and but you upset about not seeing your kid. Okay, so if you were in the state, how often does he come to see the kid? 4 times a year? That's not spending any time with the child. He's not spending any time with the child. Any judge is going to see right through that BS. That's some BS. That's BS. Okay, I'm moving on to another deck. Thank you, angels. Thank you. What messages do you have for the collective? 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 Okay. Universe. Always be in harmony with the universe. Hamza. May your Hamza hand bring you love, light, luck, and protection. Also, if you're in attunement with the universe, you know that you are divinely protected. And then we have unicorns. See the elegant magic of your individuality. Okay. For some of you, this has to do with your confidence. Okay. This has to do with confidence. I'm hearing bullying or being in situations because you may be odd or different or unusual or you do unusual things like the tarot because it does freak some people out. Um, you may feel vulnerable or people may make you feel less than, and so you do feel vulnerable. It's important for you to stay in tune with the universe and know that you are protected. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Let me see. Let me. Okay. Thank you, angels. Clarify the universe, Hamza, and the unicorn. Clarify the universe, Hamza, and the unicorn. Clarify the universe, Hamza, and the unicorn. Clarify Hamza, the universe, and the unicorn. Happy holidays. Amen. For some of you, this has to do with your gifts. With the unicorn being here, unicorns we associate with magic. Some of you might actually practice magic. You might actually practice Wicca or something like that. For others of you, um, the reason why you come off as unusual to others is because you have a very special connection with the other side. So some of you might actually be mediums. For others of you, you have this innocence about the way you see the world. It's very uncorrupted. And I feel like when people try to step on you or run over you, you are so divinely protected that the universe intercepts, God intercepts before these people get to you. It's not part of your lesson right now, at least right now on your journey. This is not part of your lesson right now. They really, I feel like I'm speaking specifically to someone who does not have past lives. It is your first time incarnating. And so for right now, there's an innocence and the way that you look at the world that God is trying to preserve. Okay? There's no karma on your soul. There's no reason right now for you to endure whatever these people may be bringing to you. There's a sense they can pick up on it. There's something different about him. There's something different about her. And it may not necessarily be that they want to hurt you. At least some of them don't want to hurt you. They're just curious. There's something very mysterious about you. You just being you. Some of you have a green thumb. You're very much connected with the earth. You're also very much connected with children. They are drawn to you because there's a certain love that you exude. Some of you might actually be teachers. You might teach kindergarten. Some of you are very much in tune not only with gardening and with the earth, but also with water. I feel like you can communicate with not just children in a way that others can't. Like you can really get on their level, but you also are able to communicate with animals. Like I feel like dolphins would be drawn to you. There's a frequency that you send out that they would pick up on. I'm speaking to someone who's extremely special, very gifted. There's a love that you have for the earth. You might be a crystal child. You may be a crystal child. What is a? I heard crystal. Let me see. Yeah, see? Crystal children are spiritual beings that are gifted with special personality traits. Let's see. There's a fearlessness that they have. Let's see. They're sometimes referred to as star seeds or light workers. They've been born into this world to change it. Forgiveness, harmony, and beauty. It's that harmony that people are picking up on. That's the story of the crystal children. So just read more on it. Read more on it. Some of you might actually have a crystal child. Evidently, right now, they're between the ages of 0 and 7. But I feel like this is an adult. So I feel like, and I don't feel like crystal children only came in at one point. I feel like they've been trickling in over the years. It's just that the abundance of them might be at the age of 0 to 7 now because they're most needed as we are destroying the earth. Okay, this is why this earth energy is coming out with you connecting with the water, connecting with the earth, connecting with animals, respecting the land. Okay, yeah, respecting the land and respecting animals, as you can see in this card. This warrior has a bow and arrow, but the arrow is going through the heart of the animal. But I feel like um, Great Spirit is actually, I feel like Great Spirit is um, the goal of this person is the Great Spirit is inspiring this person to respect life, to choose a life of like grains and veggies instead of meat, eating meat. So respecting all life. Hmm, I'm not sure about the Five of Bowls, the Five of Cups. This is walking away. This person looks like they're walking away. Hmm. I just heard honoring your ancestors, honoring those who have crossed over into the heavens. That's what I heard with the Five of Bowls. Honoring your ancestors, connecting with your ancestors, connecting with the divine. You see, this person is smoking peyote. I don't know if you guys can see that. Being in tune with your spiritual self, and it's falling on the universe. Yes, some of you are being guided. This is your guide. This looks like a grandmother. But when you are in alignment, truly in alignment with your higher self, and you are centered and grounded, You're more able to receive the messages or able to be guided better when you are in alignment. Again, with the unicorn, remember I said before that some of you might be mediums. You're connecting with the other side with the two of pipes being here, and now we have vision. So, yes, for some of you, this may just be something that's coming into fruition now. Like, you know that you're having a vision, but you can't see everything clearly. You know that it's a vision, but you're not seeing everything clearly. Okay? We do have the five stars here. These are the chakras in perfect alignment. I know this says the hanged man, but I have vision here. Okay? Some of you might be visionaries. But yes, that has to do, I feel like this has to do specifically with someone who is unusual to people, but it's because they are gifted. They're connected to the other side in some way. Okay? Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you. So, this is a really interesting deck because I actually picked this deck up from the Goodwill, and it's not a I hope you guys can see that. It's not a tarot deck. It's just called the Feminist ABCs, and they're flashcards. So I thought I would let's do these. Okay, I've never used them before. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Protect and bless these cards. Thank you, angels. What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? What messages do you have for the collective? For some of you, this could have to do with Gigi. Gigi's another name for grandmother. For some of you, a grandmother may be trying to push through. Look at this. G is for glass ceiling. This grandmother could have been beyond her years, could have been a trailblazer, could have been doing things at the time that she was alive that other women were not doing. She was not afraid to take chances or take risks. Or for some of you, she may not have had a choice. She may not have had a choice, but because she had a family to take care of, and dad walked away or passed away, and so she had to take care of the family. So she was not afraid to take risks. So G is for glass ceiling. Let's do a couple of more. We've got H. H is for heroines. Yeah, look, she could have been a nurse. For some of you, this is a grandmother that's coming through who broke glass ceilings. She could have become a nurse, a doctor, or she was a heroine to not only you and the family, but maybe to some other people too. Okay, we have I. I. I is for intersectionality. I'm not sure what that means. Intersectionality. Now I've got to look it up. The nature of social categorization, such as race, class, and gender, as they apply to a given individual or group, regarded as creating overlapping and interdependent systems of discrimination and disadvantage. Though an awareness of intersectionality, we can better acknowledge and ground the differences among us. Okay. Yeah, so for some of you, this grandmother could have been a woman of color who, of course, was breaking glass ceilings at the time. She could have become the first, I don't know, nurse at a all-white hospital, first African American, Asian, or Latina nurse at a hospital, something like that. This person was a trailblazer. Okay, this person was a trailblazer. All right, so well, let me leave these out and let me see if I could do like a tarot read on this. Um, actually, let me do a. I'm gonna do a oracle card read on this. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get through all the decks. Hi, Wolf Eyes. Thank you, angels. Thank you. 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 So for some of you, I literally have Gigi and then HI. So Gigi says hi. Gigi says hi. So grandmother says hi for some of you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Solar plexus chakra, radiant illumination, stepping through, and new blueprints. Okay, let me see what that means. Because I feel like there's a reason why this grandmother is coming through. It's not just to say hi, but it's to also remind you of who you are and the people you come from, the family that you come from, and the strength that the women in your family have and had. So, whatever situation you're dealing with, especially when it comes to a job, you have the strength to power through and to remain in your power no matter what people say or think about you. You always have to be honest and true to yourself. That's what I'm getting. So, solar plexus chakra, I'm not going to read the whole thing. This is personal power. See, independence, self discipline, confidence, assertiveness, decision making, belief, intellectual abilities, expression of will, bringing ideas into reality. I feel like this is why this grandmother is coming through. Don't let anybody rob you of your power, your independence, or make you doubt yourself. Don't do it. Stepping through, 47, stepping through. Follow your heart. Dream big. Stepping through something that has been holding you back. The threshold, starting new projects, self belief. It is all possible. The road less traveled. Trust. Okay, so you may be on a journey where, like your grandmother, it was a road less traveled, but she broke through that glass ceiling and she stayed steadfast and strong and grounded and confident because she knew that she had to take care of her family, or this was her calling, or something like that. The same for you. Know that you are supported. This grandmother is coming through to let you know that you are not alone on this journey. They need you to stay strong and confident. And even though this road that you are traveling on may be less traveled, that does not mean that you need to give up, walk away, feel less than. Don't let people get in your head. Don't let them interfere on the journey that you're being called to take. If it is your calling, you have got to believe that God is protecting you. And if God is protecting you, you know that I'm right by your side taking the steps with you because I've been through it. I know what it's like. This is what this grandmother is pushing through. New blueprints, new blueprints. This has to do with wisdom from indigenous peoples, your ancestors holding the keys for the future. Now you know they need to stop. They need to stop. This is exactly what I'm telling you. Any anything that you may have questions about, pay attention to your dreams. When you're sleeping, this person looks like they're in a dream state. Pay attention to your dreams. Ask questions from family members who may be able to give you more information about the powerful women that are in your family. Ancient remembering, bloodlines, how the past affects the future, a time to step up, timeless power symbols, activations for powerful shifts. I am telling you, you are on the right path and you might be afraid, but know that the power lies within you to power through the situation. The power within you was gifted to you when you became a part of this bloodline, when you were birthed into this family. Okay? All right, that's what I have. That's what I like. Kind of like that deck. Actually, like this feminist ABCs deck. Okay, the things you find at the Goodwill. All right. Okay, we got through quite a few of the cards. Let me see. I love the cover of the feminist ABCs. All right, let me see. What haven't we used? All right, let's since we're connecting with grandma on the other side, let's see what the talking to heaven deck has to say about loved ones who've crossed over, who are on the other side. Okay, thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Thank you, angels. Thank you. I'm asking loved ones to come through to bring messages to the collective. What messages do you have for the collective on this Thanksgiving Eve? What messages do you have for the collective this Thanksgiving Eve? It is not your fault. So some of you may be blaming yourself for something when it comes to a loved one that crossed over. This person could have committed suicide. It was my time to go. Oh man. So some of you may be blaming you for a situation where you feel like, oh, if I had done more of this, if I had brought them to this hospital, if I had done this, then they would still be here. That's not true. This person is letting you know it's time to let that go because it was their time to go. I've become one of your guides. Okay, so that loved one has become one of your guides. We are so connected. We are so connected. And I have a new understanding. I have a new understanding. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay? Oh, wow, my mind is free. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like this person could have committed suicide because here I have my mind is free. When this person was alive, they may not have felt like they may have suffered from depression or some sort of mental illness that caused them to take their own life, and they feel like you blame yourself for it, that they took their own life, and they're letting you know that it's not your fault. Okay. All right. Thank you, angels. This deck that I'm using is the God Presence. For those of you who don't know, this is the personal deck that I actually created myself. I made this deck myself, the God Presence. Thank you, angels. Thank you. What messages do you have to clarify this read? I gave you the gift of discernment. Use it. I gave you the gift of discernment. Use it. So, right now, for some of you, especially if you're still dealing with this situation of loss, where you lost someone and you feel like you're at fault for it. God is asking you to really dig deep and look at who you are and the things that you did for this person, and use your own better judgment. This is going to help you to recognize that you did the best that you could when this person was here on the earthly plane. Okay? Listen to advice. Listen to advice. So I don't know if they're saying listen to what I'm telling you, or you need to seek out help and listen to the advice that you're being given. How many signs do I have to send to you? So God is trying to let you know as well that you are not the reason that this person's life ended. It's like this person said, it was their time to go. They got called home. Okay? Hmm. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Absolutely, Minnie Mouse. Stay strong and stand up for yourself. Absolutely. Embrace your strength. Absolutely. You're welcome. What messages do you have for the collective? 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 Oh, forgive yourself. Enjoy the now. You know the answer already. Let go of things that no longer serve you. I will love myself. Okay, so forgive yourself and tell yourself, I'm going to love myself. Enjoy the now. You already know the answers. Let go of things that no longer serve you, because the peace you seek resides in you. Thank you, angels. Can I have some cards to clarify this message? Can I have some cards to clarify this message? Oh boy. Yeah, we got that Ten of Swords coming in reverse. Forgive yourself for whatever it is that you feel like you created in your world to cause your own demise. Forgive yourself. It's okay. Things are okay. Get up, dust yourself off, and move forward. Enjoy the now. Don't keep going back to the past and what you shoulda, coulda, woulda done. You need to move forward with your life. Love yourself, right? Don't speak to yourself in negative ways, okay? And don't allow anybody else to speak to you in a negative way. And whatever a past connection may have created in your life that was negative, don't internalize it. Don't internalize it. Oh man, you got a lot of negativity around you, a lot of judgmental people around you. No wonder you think that you are your own worst enemy because you believe what other people tell you about you instead of relying on your own intuition. You believe what other people tell you about you. You don't believe yourself and you don't believe in yourself. Okay, so whatever it is you think that you did, forgive yourself. Tomorrow is a new day. Live in the moment, not in the past. Ooh, I think I'm getting a sore throat. When I start craving Coca Cola, that's when I know I have something's coming on. Something's coming on. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let me see. Let's do. All right. Let's do another oracle deck here. We're doing the moon. Wait, what is it? The moon mantra cards. The moon mantra cards. Okay. Man, oh man, why does this keep coming out? This is a different deck. I am in tune with the universe. So either some of you guys are really doing the work where you are spiritually enlightening. I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, but you're elevating spiritually and you're really in tune with the universe. Now is the time to ask for what you want because I feel like it'll come true, whatever it is that you want. It's going to come true. I am the creator of my future. Oh my God. This is what I'm telling you. Like, y'all are in manifest mode. You need to start asking for stuff now. And you're protected. So it's okay for you to go ahead and ask for what you want. I'm sorry, my words are bad. So like I'm fumbling over my words today. I am in tune with the universe. I am the creator of my future and I am protected. While I'm doing all of my manifesting, creating the world that I want, making my dreams come true, I know that I am protected. And so it is safe for me to create the world and the life that I want for myself. Now is the time for you guys to do this. I am telling you, I am telling you, now is the time. That's not even a tune. Let me see. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Please clarify this reading for the collective. I am in the universe. I am in tune with the universe. I am the creator of my future, and I am protected. I swear, I am in tune with the universe. It's probably come out like 3 times already. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Maybe more. I just don't remember. Okay. Being practical, the King of Wands, practicality, the King of Pentacles, trust. There's a lot of masculine energy. So some of you may be operating in your masculine energy now because you feel like you're more powerful at manifesting when you operate in that energy, even though your Empress energy, that feminine energy, is also a powerful manifester. And the Eight of Cups, change. In order for you to get that wish fulfillment, there's some sort of change or action that you need to take that's different from what you did before to get what you want. Loyalty, completion, damn. Ten of Cups, that's come out already too. With the Knight of Pentacles, somebody is one step away from getting what they want. Keep manifesting because it's there. It's like you're almost there. You're almost there. So keep manifesting. Someone's almost like one step away. We literally have the Knight of Pentacles. That's one step away from being the king. We have the Nine of Pentacles. That's one step away from getting your Ten of Pentacles. So you're literally one step away at everything. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, you're welcome. You too. Have a good holiday. Let me see. Whatever I choose to believe becomes true to me. I know that's right. That could be good or bad. So keep those negative thoughts away. Keep those negative thoughts away. Ooh. We have success, boss, buy, and love. You cannot buy love. No. Your boss might be trying to buy love. He may have a crush on you or she. And so they're trying to buy your love by showering you with gifts. What do they want from you? What do they want from you? Let's use the want deck. What do you want from me? Thank you, angels. Thank you. Oh my God, my place is a mess. I have to clean up. Thank you, angels. Thank you. This success, this boss that's offering success, trying to buy love from the collective. Or this person may not be your boss, but they could be a boss and they feel like they can buy your love by impressing you with material things or letting you know, look, I'm the boss. I do what I want. He got a big ego. That's what I'm hearing. Beyonce's ego. Okay. Thank you, angels. Why is success boss by love here? This could be a love triangle too, because I got the triangle under love. Love triangle. This could be a love triangle. This person feels like they can do whatever they want because they are a boss, they have money, so they feel like they're exempt from the regular rules. I want a second chance. So somebody blew it with you, and so now they want a second chance, and they're trying to buy your love. I want your life. Someone could be missing out on, this person could want a second chance at life. It may not necessarily be your life, but this person may want a second chance at life. Maybe there's a terminal illness, or they did the most when they had power, when they had love, and when they lost it all, it was a hard lesson that they had to learn, and now they want it back. I want a baby. So this person could want a baby from you. This baby could also represent a new business, being the boss again of a new business, something like that, birthing a new business. I want you to believe. They want you to believe in them, believe in whatever they're trying to sell you. I want my family back. Yeah, see, somebody had it all. They had the family, they had the nice car, the nice job. And when they started to think that they were exempt from doing the right thing or from the rules, everything started to fall apart and they started to lose things. And the most important thing to them was their family that they lost. Now they're trying to get it all back. They want a second chance at a life with you. And they feel like by having a baby with you, this is going to rekindle and renew the love. I want blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair skin. Either this is what the person went after, or this person has some sort of identity crisis where they're self hating. They hate the skin that they're in, and they recognize that blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair skin is what's loved, what people tend to gravitate towards. They see it as good, and so that's what they want. That's what they want to be. I want you to listen to me. I'm not, what story are you trying to tell? I want to make the right decisions. This is somebody's story. I want you to comfort me. They want you to be there. Listen to them. Comfort me. Listen to what I have to tell you. Please forgive me. I've learned my lesson. I'm going to make better decisions. I'm going to make right decisions, right? I want a divorce. I feel like this is you, whoever you are. I want a divorce. This person's trying to rekindle this. And I all of a sudden I went into my New York accent. I feel like this might be somebody in New York, Puerto Rican. They could be they could be New Yorican. They're like, I want a divorce. They could be a New Yorker. I want revenge. I want you to be with me only. I feel like this other person, this could be you, is hurting. And all they ever wanted was this person to be with them and them only. Now they're like, I want revenge. I want a divorce. I want an apology. I want you to move in with me. So you could have moving out. You could have moved out, or this blonde hair, blue eyes. They asked this person to move in with them. And I'm seeing the scene from Jungle Fever. He left his family for this woman, and things didn't work out, and he went back to his family. Okay, all right. That's for somebody. That's for somebody. Ooh, we made it through a lot of decks. I don't think I'm gonna make it through all of them. I don't think I'm gonna make it through all of them. Yeah. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna call it quits for now. I will talk to you later. Everybody have a safe and beautiful Thanksgiving. Bye bye.